Hey, when I remember it was Hulk. It was Hulk's action. Hulk was the main man in WCW. Okay, he brought all the characters in. Okay, he brought Ted and myself in. We were like number fifth and sixth. No. Let me take that back. We were number fourth and fifth coming in because Hulk was number one. Okay, Nash was number two. Hall was number three. Ted DiBiase was number four. I was number five, and X-Pac was number six. Okay, we made a whole change to the whole WCW program. We brought a thing in called the New World Order on Nitro. People were going cuckoo off of it. They were going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs off of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Right or wrong. Okay, we brought a whole new thing in wrestling, just like we brought to the WCW, and it was called the New World Order. We took one of the greatest stars they had there. Remember Sting? Am I correct? We had Sting hanging in the rafters like he was like an eagle flying high over the whole program, checking out the whole program. You know what I mean? And Sting was one of the big men in WCW. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
Okay. And then we brought in all the other greats that was here. The legendary Ric Flair. Okay. We brought our announcers came in. The announcers came from the WWF to WCW. There's no announcers no better than Bobby Heenan. There's no announcers better than Gene Okerlund. Where did they end up at? WCW. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right. But it's weird that came to the South when that's all the northern, the New York territory, New York this, New York that, but coming to the South, did the Southern fans, did they take to the NWO right off the bat? Like, hey, I'm from New Jersey. I love the NWO because these are the guys that I grew up watching.
Hey, they love the NWO so much, man. I mean, I remember we went up there to do shows. They ate it up. We went to Halifax, Nova Scotia to do shows. Guess what? They chewed it up and swallowed it like it was the hottest hot sausage you ever ate in your life. Okay, we went to Seattle. We went all the way down to Dallas, Texas, and they were loving it. We went to San Francisco. We went to Hawaii, and they chewed it up. And guess what? We went all the way over to London, England, and they were eating it like it was a hot dog on the 4th of July. You see where I'm coming from?
I do.
Okay, all right. And people loved it. They loved it so much, they want more. Man, they used to be there with 2 TVs, one with WWF on it saying WWF Raw, the other one saying WCW Nitro. People were watching so much, the NFL was watching it. Major League Baseball was watching it. And guess what? Major League Football was watching it. I have football players coming in. Hey, man, first, we'd be watching you in the WWF or we'd be watching you in WCW, and we'd be in getting our ankles taped, our wrist taped, our elbows, getting massages, getting ready for the games, and we'd be watching the WWF or WCW. I heard the same thing from basketball players, okay? And guess what? I heard the same thing from baseball players.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. When you put that shirt on, that black and white shirt, I mean, it's like it transformed everybody.
The shirt for us, okay, like the top 6, like Hogan, Hall, Nash, Ted, myself, X-Pac, man, we put that shirt on. The people went berserk. They love it. But still today, when that shirt's on, say if I wear that shirt, I'm going through an airport, or I got a sweatshirt with the NWO on, and you're going through an airport, you're walking down the street, and guys be like peeping on the shirt saying, yo, New World Order. Oh, shit, yeah, man. You mind if I get a picture with you, man? That was magical. That was like wearing a Super Bowl jersey on there. You mean from like whoever gonna win this year's Super Bowl, like New England or like Atlanta. You having the Super Bowl shirt on, and you're wearing around town. They see it, man. It brought back memories to it. People still today, man, they copy that shirt. I mean, you see copies of it. I seen a guy had a copy of it. I was in Chicago. It had whatever his little thing was. I think it was a restaurant he had. It was really good food. It was RGF, and it looked just like the nWo shirt. It was in black and white, but it said R really GF. It was, RGF. It was really good food. Okay, but it looked like the nWo shirt. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone tried to just steal the patterns. And we used to do the too sweet thing with the fingers up, the two index fingers down and the two outer fingers up like that, and your finger wrapping with the finger that's down, your thumb is wrapping onto it. People do that, man. We were like the Bruno Mars going on stage, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we socked it to people, and people loved it, and we just sucked it on in and kept on giving more, and they loved it. We should have been at the Super Bowl halftime show, and I bet if we would got over so big, it would have made history.